Hello, my name is Jelaine Hermitte, and this is my video interview. I'll just explain myself a little bit. I am a South African, born in Durban, currently living out in Cape Town. I'm a full-time film student. I'm 21 years old and a part-time surf coach. I have been surfing since the age of 14, so that makes it 7 years. Well, in October it will have been 7 years. I have been surf coaching since 2011. I have numerous references as well. I even have a 1-year contract sponsorship from Roxy and DC Shoes back in 2010 when I won my novice division in the Roxy Ohini Cup in December 2009. And at the end of the year, when I finish studying my film course, I'm hoping dearly that I can come overseas and become a surf coach for you guys there at TropicSurf. Will really make my dream come true. If I could describe myself in one or two sentences, who am I, what makes me tick? I am a surfer. It's exactly what makes me tick. I wake up every morning thinking about the waves, the wind. I check the surf reports on Wind Guru. I'm very adventurous. I'm energetic. I'm active. I'm also friendly. And I just love the water, all water sports and just being outdoors and in nature. I also like to think I'm quite a good teacher. I'm quite good with communicating, especially when it comes to surfing, because I do like to think I have a good sense of surfing knowledge. So when I put the two together, surfing and teaching, it's a great combination for myself. And I am jellyfish. I've been known as jellyfish for many years. It's exactly who I am. I go with the flow. I'm super mellow, but I also have that sting, that energy. That's me. Why am I interested in working for TropicSurf? Not only is TropicSurf really beautiful on all these magical islands, but also because it seems as though it has quite high standards and it's very professional. And the people who go there seem to want to come back and really enjoy their time there, and their lives are changed. TropicSurf is stunning, and the fact that I also want to work in environments where high standards are really important and everyone is professional and fair and have good skills and take their work seriously, that's where I want to be a part of. I want to be part of that family, and that's exactly what TropicSurf is. Okay, I might get a bit philosophical right now and explain out my destiny what I think it is. But I do like to believe that I've been placed here on this earth to be the surfer that I am, to share my passion, get other people hooked on what I love, my greatest love, which is surfing and the ocean and being outdoors and with people, teaching them as they teach me about themselves, and also just being in such a place where I can thrive and my soul is really enriched. And I do believe that TropicSurf can definitely benefit me in all those manners, in all those ways. How do I see my strengths? What value can I bring to your company? How might my presence enhance the experience of your customers? My strengths, especially when it involves surfing and being in such a surf environment, this is when I perform best. So my strength, I would say, is being confident when it comes to surfing, being totally passionate. And through that, I make sure that my customers or our customers really have the time of their lives. Some more strengths of mine would be being punctual, well organized, disciplined in the sense that I work in a very professional way. And also, I like to have a lot of fun. I'm enthusiastic. And through fun, my students have a lot of fun too. And that's what gets them wanting to come back. I'm very thorough with my teaching as well. I give my students all of my attention. And in the end, the customers always have a definite positive experience. Basically, their lives are changed. And then they're hooked on surfing, which is the best. And then to see them in the water again, surfing on their own, oh my word, it's like a reward for me. I feel great inside knowing that I got them started on the surfing. What do I consider to be my weaknesses? What areas might I require training in? My weaknesses, Maybe I'd need more training in barrel riding. Okay, no, seriously, if someone came up to me saying they wanted training in like rodeo flips or aerial moves, I can't help them. Okay, on a more serious note, I did think about it. And one of my weaknesses, I think I'd have to say, is perhaps I lack a bit on the surf technology side, in the sense that I have had some students ask me in depth about surfboard making, very precise questions requiring very precise technical answers, and unfortunately I could only give them very basic, brief answers. Like, for example, different fin systems. I've only ever stuck to Scarfinis, HX1s and HX2s. So different types of fins, for example, I'd only be able to explain the different fin setups, like thruster and the forefin setup, what that might contribute towards your wave riding. Cool, a little bit about my surfing and how many years have I been surfing for? Well, like I said earlier, I've been surfing for almost 7 years. Do I rip? Well, I definitely don't suck. Yeah, I like to think I do have some skill, especially for a girl. My favorite maneuvers are re-entries, forehand and backhand. I love cutbacks, some snaps, and a few tail slides when I do get them right. So yeah, I would say if I had to rate my surfing ability on a scale of 1 to 10, for girls surfing, I would say 7 out of 10, because girls and guys have different approaches to surfing. What size surf am I comfortable paddling out in? I wouldn't say more than triple overhead. I'd say double overhead. Is that 6 foot? I like to surf 6 foot max, not really the big wave charger. I do prefer my medium waves where I can rip. What type of boards do I regularly ride? Mainly shortboard and mini mal now and then when I can get my hands on one, especially when the waves are 2 foot and smaller. I am a shortboarder. I like 5'6". I am 5'6". I do like my boards, my height, and wide with a bit of volume. Please outline any prior experience, specifically in surf coaching. So I first started surf coaching in 2011 for Roxy in Muizenberg, Cape Town. And then I did my ISA level 1 surf instructing course. And I've coached for numerous surf schools, for example, Surf Zone in Big Bay, Gig Celia's own Surf Zone, and for Kite Sports, but they've closed down now. And currently I am a coach at Stoke Surf School of Cape Town. Michelle Davey is the owner. So I have quite a lot of surf coaching experience, and having my ISA qualification is definitely benefits me a heck load. If I'm already successfully working as a surf instructor with another business, do I think that experience might help or hinder me in the role of TropicSurf? It will definitely help me because I would have had, well, I do have all the surf coaching experience that I have, so I know what sorts of work to expect, how to lay out my session, how to go about coaching my students. I don't think it will hinder my role with TropicSurf at all. I mean, if there are specific ways that TropicSurf wants me to operate, I'm very flexible, so I'll go about operating in that manner. But with all the experience I've had working with numerous surf schools, and they have very specific ways in surf coaching, it's molded me into a very flexible surf coach with great experience and confidence and professionalism. Some details about my school education. I was relatively academically strong. I averaged on about 76% in grade 12 and I came out in the top 5 in the trick. I was prefect. I was head of house. I was also on the first team for swimming, for netball, and water polo. And at the moment, like I've said, I am studying film at City Varsity in Cape Town. It's a 2-year diploma course. So by the end of the year, I would have graduated in cinematography or camera work and lighting. So that will be my tertiary qualification. I do not own any prior experience with small business. I might have some experience with marketing if doing promotional work counts. I've done some promotional work for my sister, who is a marketing brand manager for her products that she sells. I don't have any experience in the hospitality or service industry, and I do consider myself a good communicator. I believe I'm a good communicator because I easily express myself. I work well with people. I'm very social and friendly. And especially when it comes to surfing, I have good experience and a good sense of knowledge about it. So I can easily teach others about surfing and also bond with them on a surfing level. But just anything in general, life as well. I'm just a good communicator when it comes to being with people. I'm gonna wear my glasses now. My eyes are getting a bit tired. How do I like to work? Solo or as part of a team? I work well on my own, but I also work well with people. Especially when it comes to surf coaching, I do prefer to be the head coach or the leader. I do prefer to lead the group. But otherwise, I'm very flexible as any position. I work well on it. And do I like to work on set wages or to create my own income through a performance base? It depends on the situation. I think I do prefer to own my own income through a performance base whenever it's required. I am one that does like my own spare time to go out and surf, to go cycle and do other things because I like change in my days. Not the really 9 to 5 routine. I do need some excitement. And working for a boss or working for myself, eventually one day it would be awesome to work for myself, but working for a boss I can definitely get a lot of work experience from by learning from the boss. And I'm just starting out in the working world, so whatever happens can only benefit me and I can learn from every situation that I'm placed in. So I can only grow from any circumstances. I'm very chilled. Am I a motivated self-starter? Can I prove it? What achievements have I accomplished in my life so far? I've accomplished many achievements in my life. I would definitely say I'm a motivated self-starter. For example, I wanted a sponsorship in surfing. I definitely got it. That 1 year being sponsored by Roxy and DC Shoes was amazing. So one of my dreams came true. And also, I wanted to always become a surf coach. And hey, look what I am now. I am a surf coach. So those are 2 big achievements that I've accomplished in my life regarding surfing, which is a big deal for me because it is my biggest passion. What might I anticipate are the most essential skills to being a first-class TropicSurf guide and instructor? Definitely a good sense of fun and confidence, and have great social skills and experience, and have patience, and also a good sense of safety first always, and have general knowledge, especially of the surroundings and of surfing and surf guiding, and to be a good communicator, have great organization skills, and just present a sense of professionalism and to always have high standards and to always put the customer first. Is integrity important to me? Of course it is important to me. Integrity in life is very important. I have only flourished and thrived and become successful in my life through integrity, through the consistency of my actions and my morals and my principles. If one doesn't have a sense of integrity, I don't believe that one can do so well in life, because through integrity one becomes a strong character and develops a strong personality. and that is how they become successful. So having integrity is extremely important, and to do well in life and to learn from life and grow from life, one definitely needs absolute integrity. What are my lifetime career aspirations? Definitely to carry on being a surf coach and to surf coach all over the world. To just explore and venture out as a surf coach that I am, learning about other cultures and countries and just advancing as an individual. And if I could carry on dreaming, I would love to also work for a resort as well as coaching for them. So in the sense that I could be more than just a surf coach, I could also work doing other things in the hospitality service maybe, or also doing surf guiding or all other kinds of activities like diving or canoeing or hiking, etc. And I would also like to incorporate, of course, my film side. I could also be doing surf videography, surf photography, little surf films, or just traveling films, nature films, outdoor documentaries. I just want to incorporate all of my skills and passions into one. Who says you have to stick to just one thing? I want to do everything. So just in conclusion, again, my name is Jelaine Rebecca Hermitte. I'm 21 years old. I'm single, so I'm not married. I don't have kids. I am South African. I hold the ISA qualification, so that is the Internationally Surfing Accreditation, Level 1 Surf Instructing. I don't have a life-saving qualification, mainly because I haven't had so much time to dedicate a lot of my time towards lifeguard training. I've been more pursuing in my surf coaching and my film studies. And my first aid I will soon be updating.